Hi there, Nick Hill from Mr. Presenter. I'm a business networker. It's one of the strategies that I use to develop relationships, and speaking to you as somebody who probably goes out networking yourself or comes into contact with people who have to demonstrate what it is that they do for a living, either by verbalising that as part of a presentation or any other form of communication, then it's sometimes frustrating watching people who deal with information that sometimes is complex, difficult to understand, or certainly they feel that the only way to describe that information is using the technology and jargon that their industry sector understands. And the challenge, as we know with that, is that unless you're in that industry sector yourself, it sometimes can be quite challenging to exactly understand a product or service, how it operates, functions, so on and so forth. I'd like to make a suggestion to you that one easy way of explaining what it is that you do for a living is by using metaphor as a way of describing complex data or technical information. You'll know yourself that internet marketing is quite big at the moment, and one of the services on offer to maximise the potency of your website is search engine optimization. Now, speaking to you as somebody who's non-technical, I really do have no idea at all how the search engine is optimised to enable climbing up Google rankings, so on and so forth. And it can be quite challenging to explain the concept if you are a provider of these services not comfortable with speaking in layman's terms. So a suggestion is metaphor. I'd like to suggest that a website without search engine optimization is a bit like going into a restaurant where you walk in through the door, you're not greeted by a waiter or waitress or maitre d'. The staff are just standing in the corner chatting away. After a few minutes you start to get a little bit frustrated and you spy a table over in the distance that you make your own way towards that table. You take off your coat, you sit down at the table, and there is a menu at that table which you open up, but for some reason the starters, main course and desserts, some are crossed out with black pen, the writing or printed material is worn to the extent that you can't clearly see what's on the menu, and this is making it very difficult for you to make the order that you want to make. You get frustrated, you leave that restaurant. On the other hand, having a restaurant, or should I say a website that is fully search engine optimized would be like walking into a restaurant where as soon as you step over the front door, you're greeted by the waiter, waitress or maitre d'. They take you to a table that is free, they give you the menu, highlight to you what the special offers are, what wine or other drink is appropriate with some of the meals that are on offer. They advise and guide you on the specials that are available that day, making it easy for you to choose whatever it is that you're looking to eat or buy. So I've got to strongly confess that I still know nothing about search engine optimization from a technical point of view, but now it's been illustrated in a metaphoric format, I sort of get what it is, understand the capabilities, and as a result that makes it easy for me to understand this concept that on one hand could have been quite technical if not explained to me in a metaphoric format. So my challenge to you is, if you're dealing with complex data, even non-complex data, what metaphors would successfully describe your product, your service, your offer, that would make it easier for the people who you come into contact with, easy understanding of what it is that you do. I'm Nick Hill from Mr. Presenter. If you'd like more information on advanced communication skills, please do visit mrpresenter.com.